Now let's turn our focus on the fundamental toolkit you'll need to work with electronics. These tools will help you to build, test and troubleshoot electrical circuits and electronic components. Let's take a closer look at each one of them now. One of the most versatile instruments you'll encounter is the multimeter. This device is used to measure voltage, current and resistance, the core concepts of electrical engineering. By selecting the appropriate function and range of voltage and current, you can use it to troubleshoot electrical circuits, test batteries, or check the continuity of a wire or circuit board. It can also provide you with the voltage transfer characteristics for diode circuits and other semiconductor devices. A multimeter is indispensable for both basic and advanced work with electronic circuits. I'll show you how to use a simple multimeter a bit later on in this course. The breadboard is a fantastic tool for prototyping and experimenting with electronic circuit designs. Breadboards have a grid of holes where you can insert electronic components and wires without the need for soldering. This allows for a plethora of potential arrangements of components, facilitating the study of basic circuit concepts as well as the testing of complex circuit designs. Understanding a breadboard layout and usage is a foundational skill for any budding electrical engineer or electronics hobbyist. For putting together a more permanent electronic circuit, a soldering iron is required. This tool is used to solder electronic components to a printed circuit board or PCB. When the soldering iron heats the solder, it melts it and flows around the connection, creating a durable electrical bond between the component and the board. Proper use of a soldering iron is essential for reliable circuit construction. In this course, we'll do all experiments on a simulator and a breadboard, so you're not going to need a soldering iron at this point. Wire strippers are used to remove the insulation from electric wires so that the conductor can be connected to other wires or components. They are especially important when dealing with various wire gauges in electrical power and signal connections. Accurate and clean stripping is crucial to avoid damaging the wire's conductor. Tweezers are very helpful when trying to place and manipulate small components on circuit boards. They come in different shapes and sizes to accommodate the wide array of electrical components you might encounter. I use a collection of tweezers with different shapes and sizes of tips, all of them with anti-static properties to prevent damaging sensitive components like integrated circuits. Many electronic components are tiny. To see the fine details of your electronic components and solder joints, a magnifying glass or a magnifying headset is a huge help. These tools can help you place components accurately and solder joints properly and correctly without any bridges or cold solder joints. Also, along with a magnifying glass or a headset, be sure to use adequate lighting on your workbench. A reliable power supply provides a stable source of electricity at various voltages and currents to an electronic circuit. It's used to power and test circuits without the need for batteries, giving a constant and adjustable electrical power supply for amp circuits, integrated circuits, and much more. On my workbench, I have two identical power supplies so that I can have two simultaneous power sources. If you don't want to invest on a dedicated bench power supply, you can get away with batteries. For the purposes of this course, batteries will be sufficient. Staying organized is essential in electronics work. Without a basic level of organization, your components will tend to disappear, and you'll spend more and more time trying to find them without success. A component organizer will help you keep electronic components and small parts tidy and readily available for your projects. This prevents loss and damage to electrical components that are essential to your work. It will also save you a lot of time.